When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. If something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing these things better and questioning yourself. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. I think there should be regulations on social media to the degree that it negatively affects the public good. I always invest my own money in the companies that I create. I don't believe in the whole thing of just using other people's money. I don't think that's right. I'm not going to ask other people to invest in something if I'm not prepared to do so myself. Great companies are built on great products. When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that will change the world. Starting a business is not for everyone. Starting a business, I'd say, number one is have a high pain threshold. It's very important to like the people you work with. Otherwise, your job is going to be quite miserable. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. I think life on Earth must be about more than just solving problems. It's got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. There have to be reasons that you get up in the morning and you want to live. Why do you want to live? What's the point? What inspires you? What do you love about the future? If the future does not include being out there among the stars and being a multi-planet species, I find it incredibly depressing. The value of beauty and inspiration is very much underrated, no question. But I want to be clear, I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. Sometimes it will be ahead, other times it will be behind. But brand is simply a collective impression some have about a product. If humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, I will be very disappointed. If you entering anything where there an existing marketplace against large entrenched competitors, then your product or service needs to be much better than theirs. It can be a little bit better because then you put yourself in the shoes of the consumer. You're always going to buy the trusted brand unless there's a big difference. We can't have willy-nilly proliferation of fake news. That's crazy. You can't have more times of fake news than real news. That's allowing public deception to go unchecked. That's crazy. I say something and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. To make an embarrassing admission, I like video games. That's what got me into software engineering when I was a kid. I wanted to make money so I could buy a better computer to play better video games. Nothing like saving the world. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, "Nah, what's wrong with the horse?" That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. If I'm not in love, if I'm not with a long-term companion, I cannot be happy. Self-driving cars are the natural extension of active safety, and obviously something we should do. We are already cyborgs. Your phone and your computer are extensions of you, but the interface is through finger movements or speech, which are very slow. When I was a child, there's one thing I said. I never want to be alone. That's what I will say. I don't want to be alone. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you already put the like on this video and subscribe to our channel. This is very important for us, really. So, see you in the next videos. I love you all.